Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today I thought I would bring you a mining video. It wasn't necessarily a big mining expedition that I had, but I took the Argo Mole out solo and I was able to make about, I don't know, 58,000 credits. I was picky, but not too picky. As you'll see, I picked up Laranite and Quantanium with a whole host of other elements, or I guess ores, included. So it was definitely not a pure run. It was definitely not a rich run, but it was okay. I was able to recoup some money that I used to buy different weapons and ammo and attachments to different weapons, that sort of thing. So it was actually I made a profit if you count how much I spent on that sort of thing. I have spent a lot of money on different components for ships and weapons and that sort of thing throughout my time in the verse, and I've lost a lot of that stuff because of different missions and different wipes and different bugs. So it's kind of like a never-ending uphill battle. I could just go run cargo and probably make a slew of money doing that, but that's not any fun. Plus, you gotta have some variety, and you guys want to see some variety. So this was the second set of rocks that I came across, and it was definitely decent with 4% Laranite there. So I was pretty happy with finding this particular rock. I used to find a lot of Laranite here in the Yela rings, the asteroid rings. It used to be pretty rich with Laranite ore. Now you can find quite a bit of Laranite, well, you can find Laranite and quite a bit of Quantanium, but you have to be careful because some of the Quantanium is in very small supply, so you won't be able to make a maximum profit if all you're getting is a small supply of Quantanium. I've had people in my org hit 300,000 on a lot of different mining ops because they were extremely picky on which Quantanium ores they would pick up. This particular run, I was actually able to find a trio of Quantanium rocks, but they were all low percentage, so I won't be making a whole lot off of them, as you saw from me telling you that from the beginning of this video. So what do you guys like about mining? What do you wish would change about mining? Put that in the comments. Let me know what you think about it as a whole. I kind of like the mining gameplay a little bit. It's somewhat relaxed and it's not too challenging. You do have to have some patience if you want to make UEC doing it. Do you like that they've added the new ore types? There's 2 or 3 new ore types. I imagine they will add a handful of more before it's all said and done as well. There should be plenty of options, and some systems will be rich in some ores, some will be less so in others. The way the quanta is supposed to work is, let's say pyro is very rich in Quantanium, so you could actually mine it there, but selling it there would be silly because it wouldn't be worth much. So if you could, in time, transport it to Stanton, maybe Stanton has a shortage of Quantanium or a very high demand for it, so you can make really good money in the Stanton system with what you mined in pyro. At least that's kind of the idea behind it all, or at least part of the system. Maybe it's really high supply around Yela, as you can see. We're mining the asteroids, and really low demand there. But over at Microtech, they have a high demand for the quanta. Or for Quantanium. So if you were able to transport it over there, you could make really high profit margins. Now, the problem going to be with something like Quantanium is it's very volatile, so you'll probably need to be able to refine it and then transport it. That's something that they are working on with the refining decks that you'll be able to find at some of the R&R stations. Those will be able to help you refine some of the ore that you bring back. And I guess they'll give you an option to transfer it, the cargo, transport it to another place to sell it. Maybe right now it's just going to sell it there. We just don't know what they're going to bring in 3.11 with the refining deck the way that they're bringing it in. But the future goal is to have a ship that can do the refining right there on site. So you would drop your saddlebags, whether you're in a mole or a prospector, and that refining ship would pick it up, refine the ore, and bring back your empty saddlebags, and then go take it and sell it. However, y'all want to arrange the selling arrangements, what kind of profits for who, etc. That would be entirely up to the parties involved. So that's kind of what we're looking for in the future with mining. Now, the Orion, whenever it finally makes it into the game, should be able to do both the gathering of the ore and the refining of it right there on board, at least according to the lore that they released with the ship when they were selling it. That ship has definitely grown in size to a capital size ship, so that would be a very good buy if you got into it early. Now it's probably going to be pretty high dollar if they put it back on put it back on sale around November. So we'll have to wait and see on that. So here you can see I found these 3 Quantanium rocks. They have a little bit of Quantanium in them, not a whole lot. It's not going to, like I said, make me very much money, but it is going to make a little bit. The Laranite that I picked up will actually be worth as much as the Quantanium that I end up getting from these rocks here. But that is just part of the deal. Now, I will tell you, this particular mining run took me 47 minutes to complete. Obviously, I don't have 47 minutes of this video to show you, because who wants to sit through watching somebody else mine for 47 minutes in a YouTube video when you can skip ahead? So I cut bits and pieces out, tried to just catch a few highlights for you guys to bring it to you. Now, when you finally get to watch this video, I will be out of town and unable to make a few more videos for the next few days. So I'm hoping that I get a few of these videos out ahead of time so that you guys will have plenty of stuff to feast your eyes and ears on as I am gone. I do like to try to keep a 1 video a day pace. Sometimes it gets a little difficult to do with work and life, but that's just part of it, right? We just have to roll with the punches. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm able to do that for you guys. I really enjoyed doing this and enjoy this process. I really wish I had more time in the day to do these videos. Like if I could make a living out of it, that would be awesome, because I could really put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it, more than I am capable of doing right now, and the quality of the videos would just skyrocket. At least I feel like they would. It's kind of funny now, the ones that I do spend that kind of time on get less views. So it's hard to understand what you guys like and don't like sometimes, but that's part of being in this business, or trying to be in this business, is figuring out what your audience wants to see, what they really like, and if it goes along well with what you personally like to do. Because I, like a lot of content creators out there, don't want to create stuff just to create stuff. I want to do stuff that I really enjoy doing, that I like doing, and get that out to you guys, and hopefully it resonates with you guys and I get the feedback in a positive way from you. Every once in a while we get the negative feedback, and that's okay too, especially if it's constructive, because we can take that and learn to refine our process and make things much better. So guys, I am up for suggestions on what you guys really want to see as far as some of these videos. Do you want more mining? Do you want more missions? Do you want more ship rundown videos? Do you want more lore? I think a lot of people want some lore videos, so I need to probably do some more of those coming up in the near future. I also need to get back into trying to do a podcast style format, but with a little twist from what we did the first time that we attempted it. That was interesting, to say the least. Our podcast was kind of a little off the rails because we had to do it like 3 times. It was kind of a disaster. So hopefully we will be able to improve upon those mistakes and make it a much more enjoyable experience for you and us as we do the next one. That would be really great if we could also get some guests on that we can interview as well. So we will try to do that in the near future as we move into 310 and more of the summer months here. So guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed before and you think you might like these videos and my style of presenting them. Also, if you wish to help me out a ton, my Patreon will be listed in the description of this video, as well as my YouTube membership. You can get in for as low as $2 a month on that. It helps me out a ton. You wouldn't believe it. This money's been keeping me afloat here the last couple of months while I'm working a full-time job. So thank you so much. Guys, I'm only making a very modest amount of money from my ads and stuff on here. It's not like I'm making a killing. I don't have quite the following as some of the top YouTubers and Star Citizen have. So you know, some of those guys don't have to work. They can do this all day, and it's awesome. So I really look up to them for what they've accomplished in regards to their YouTube careers. So that's something to strive for. Also, if this looks like a game you might be interested in getting into, check out my referral code. It's listed in the description down below as well. You'll get a free, you'll get 5,000 free bonus UEC or credits that you can spend however you want to in game when you use the referral code. So definitely check that out. I have sped up part of this video here because, you know, I'm just walking into the station. And if you're interested in joining an org, my org is Texas. We are definitely always recruiting and looking for cool people to join us. Everybody loves playing together as a group, and they're very active both on Discord, which is also in the description, and in game all day around, because we got people from all over the world playing the game. So definitely look us up if you are interested in joining, and we will see what we can do about getting you into the org. With that said, I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.
A reminder that vehicles left unattended on launch platforms will be returned